I'm a complete foodie, guys. I don't know if anybody else is a foodie here. Yeah, we have foodies in the audience. Oh my God, yes. I am such a foodie, I get mad when I get full. I don't know if anybody else goes through that. Like the second I'm full, I'm like, no! I wanted dessert. I still have dessert, I have no shame. Because I've always lived by that philosophy, what if I get hit by a bus tomorrow? I don't want my last words to be, oh, I should have had a brownie. All the reports are like, she died so hungry. Her stomach was growling on the way to the morgue. It's so sad. That's what's gonna do me in. That's what makes it hard for me to diet, is my love of food. That and my confidence. I've got way too much confidence to diet. Because here's the thing, and let me explain it to you guys. I don't have, I feel like to lose weight, you gotta look at yourself and go, you know what? I'm getting a little big. Gotta lose some weight. My problem is no matter how big or small that I get, I look at myself and I go, looking good, kid. You look amazing. Keep up the good work. And confidence will mess me up. And don't get me wrong, I'm not cocky, I'm delusional. It's a big problem. It's an issue. I have what I like to call Latina confidence. Yeah. Latina confidence, guys. And you know we're confident. I know we have Latin people here. I know we have Latinos here. What's up, Latinos? Hey. Yeah. We have confidence for days, Latin women. People are always saying Latin women are so sexy. It's all in our confidence, guys. And you know we're confident because you've seen us in stuff we should not be wearing. We don't care what you mere mortals think of us. You think we can't hear you whispering? You guys are like, how far does spandex stretch? We're still running the tests. We'll let you know when we're done. I did find out recently that I had to lose weight. Here's how I found out. Because I went to one of those fancy gyms. Because let me explain my gym journey first, because I went to a few different gyms, okay? Here's what happened, okay? When you first go to a gym, you're not looking for a great gym, you're looking for a great deal, right? You're looking for a place that's not gonna charge you an arm and a leg. So I went to the most ghetto gym in the world. It didn't even have a name, it just said gym above a door. It was embarrassing. So I'm at this ghetto gym my first day, and I'm running on the treadmill. And if you've been to a gym, you already know the trainers come by and they try to sell you packages. That's their job. So I'm on the treadmill, and this tiny little paperweight of a woman walks up to my treadmill, and she's like, "Excuse me? Excuse me? I just wanted to alert you of some of your target areas." I'm like, no thanks, I'm good. You can just keep it moving. She's like, well, you probably want to work on your stomach because it's a little flabby and your thighs are kind of big. I know. I was like, ma'am, this is how people get shot in my neighborhood. For your own safety, I'm going to have to ask you to leave now. She just kept going. She's like, well, here's what I do. I don't eat any carbs after 9. I don't drink any juice after 11. I don't have any thoughts, feelings, or emotions after 12. I was like, oh my God, someone get her a hug and a cookie. What is wrong with your life? Now go away. She's like, no! That would have been so great if it happened. Yeah, but she just looked at me. I was like, did you just blow in my face? I was like, I gotta stop watching cartoons. That stuff does not work. So then I started going to an MMA gym, which I don't know if anybody's ever done any mixed martial arts, but it's dope, it's awesome, makes you feel awesome. It really does. And it was so cute because I'd be with my girlfriends and they'd be like, oh my God, I ran like 5 miles today. I'd be like, that's adorable, I'm a ninja. Continue running, I'll be fighting crime. I remember the coolest thing I ever saw at that gym was 2 guys having a conversation. And one guy walked up to the other guy and he goes, bro, you're getting fat. And the other guy went, true. That was the end of the conversation, guys. That was it. He accepted his weight gain with grace and moved on with his life. I could never do that with one of my girlfriends. I could never just walk up to one of my girlfriends and go, you're really getting fat, Cindy. She'd be like, I'm gonna go cut myself for an hour. You can just shake me out of the fetal position whenever you feel necessary. But I couldn't keep training there because I was on the road. So on the road, I went to this big fancy gym. And here's the story. I went to the gym and they sat me down for an assessment before they'd let me use any of their fancy equipment. So I sit down with the trainer and he starts saying stuff I've never heard before, like BMI charts and body fat percentages. And I was like, oh my God, I'm scientifically fat? I can't fight the power on this anymore. Not when there's a hypothesis involved. So he handed me a meal plan, to which I said, no, thank you. Because no, I'm not good at dieting anymore. I'm just not. I start off with good intentions. I do. Like, I'll start off the day and I'll be like, good, you had an egg white omelet, Gina, congratulations. You had a grapefruit as a snack, that's amazing. Time for some cheesecake. I think you deserve a reward. You did a bunch of good eating. Makes sense. Makes sense. I got a good one. I married a good dude. I got me a 1978 Caucasian. My husband's white, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. He's not just white, he is Midwest white. Yeah, that's right, that's organic, girl. That is farm to table white, y'all, like that. I went to the source to get my white man. I am not white, I am Puerto Rican, which, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, probably my cousins. You know how we get around. My husband loves the fact that he's married a sassy Latina. He loves to bring it up in conversation when it has nothing to do with what we're talking about. He'll be like, hey guys, my wife's Puerto Rican. Enjoy your meal. I get it. I mean, he's excited. I'm the only Latin woman he's ever been with, so I'm his first. He's not my first white guy. I've been with white guys before. Mainly to get information and take it back to my people. I like how most of y'all laughed. Some of y'all were like, I knew it. I knew that was their plans for world domination. First white guy I dated was years ago. He took me to his parents' lake house, and I was like, oh. Because that's when I found out white people buy houses that they don't live in. I was like, that's money. How many sub-houses do y'all have? They had fancy food at the lake house. I remember this because I was traumatized. Because I wasn't used to that, so I kept messing up and eating the decorations, thinking they were part of the food. Because fancy food is food that's decorated with other food. And then you gotta figure out what part of that you're supposed to eat. That's the game. We've all been through it, right? You go to a posh restaurant, you order what you think is an adult-sized meal. And they come at you with a shrimp on a spinach leaf and a radish shaped like a rose. That's what they had at the lake house. I ate the whole thing. Here's a pro tip. If you eat the whole thing, your boyfriend's parents will talk to you like you're an idiot the whole night. I ate it, the whole thing, and they were like, the radish was the garnish. Can you say garnish? I was like, garnish, ain't that a Hindu god? I think my girlfriends scared me from the whole idea of pregnancy. Because not every woman looks at a pregnant woman and goes, oh my God, you look amazing, I wanna do that. Some of us go, you look uncomfortable. Yeah, right? Especially when your girlfriends get weird. You ever have any of your girlfriends talk to you when they're pregnant and it sounds like they're trying to get you to join a cult? You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like, oh my God, you should totally do it. It's the best thing I've ever done with my life. Be one of us. I had a girlfriend who really seriously, she started whispering everything. Everything. Because she didn't want to affect the baby. I was like, you're affecting me. You need to stop what you're doing immediately. Because she would say weird stuff too. She'd be like, there's a life inside me. Ugh. Sounds like you ate someone. That is ridiculous. She would go crazy when the baby would kick. She'd be like, oh my God, he's kicking, oh my God. I was like, what? I would be so mad if I was pregnant and that baby had the nerve to kick me. I would be like, listen here, you little freeloader. You're stealing my food, you're making me fat and uncomfortable, and now you've taken to violence. Really? Where's your face? I'm gonna smack you right in your baby face. That's right. Discipline starts in the womb, people. Start it early. Start it early or they get lippy when they get out. I know what it is with my boyfriend's mom. She's afraid that I'm getting too old. That's her fear. Because I just turned 34 last month. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. I actually love being 34. I love my 30s, which is because it's a different set of confidence, I feel. You know what I mean? When I was in my 20s, yeah, I was confident. I had that like cute confidence where I was like, oh my God, I'm so cute. You're so cute. We're so cute. But like if I got all dressed up and I would walk down the street and some guy would catcall me, I'd be like, you're disgusting. This is not for you. That is not why I got dressed up. But now, like in my 30s, if guys catcall me, I'm like, oh my God, still? Thank you. Thanks so much. That's exactly why I got dressed up. Thank you. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm getting older. Yeah. So I had to stop doing certain things. Thank God I have a supportive group of girlfriends to help me through this time. Which, by the way, I think girlfriends are so essential. Every woman should have her solid set of girlfriends. Ladies, you need chick friends. You need them. They're your support system. And they'll support you no matter what. You could be crying over a breakup that you caused. Doesn't matter. They're still on your side. You could be sitting there like, but I cheated on him. They're like, no, girl, he made you cheat. Don't put this on you. Don't put this on you. We never liked him anyway. There were certain things I had to stop doing, though, with some of my girlfriends. Like with my younger girlfriends, I had to stop shopping with them because they all go to young people's stores. You know what I mean? They all go to like Forever 21, which is a great store. It's a great name for a store, too. I want to be 21 forever. Forever. I just can't lie to myself and go in that store. You know what I mean? You reach a certain age, I can't go into that store anymore. And I hate when I see like 45-year-old women like walking out of that store. I'm like, give me the bag. No, give me the bag and walk over to JCPenney like a grown-up.